Here we are back at the Jesse Rucinski show. Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. Appreciate the time. I gotta talk about a few things today. I mean, like a bunch of duh moments. Like we told you so. We told you so. We told you so. We kept telling you so. Everyone kept telling you you're crazy, lying. You're out of your mind. It's never gonna happen. You never said you would do it. Like all that fun stuff. Like first, let's talk about the legislature. I'm pretty sure Nadler is in charge. Jerry Nadler. Nadler. It looks like the Penguin from Batman. Gotta be honest. He's not the brightest crayon in the box either, apparently. But he's there introducing legislation now. Try to add four more justices to the Supreme Court, which then they would all get to do. Which means they'd have what, 8 or 9 of the 13. I mean, it doesn't matter what they do, it's going in their favor regardless. It has nothing to do with anything beside power. And then everyone's all but remember for months and months, hell, it was over a year, really. I'm not good. I'm not back in the court. We're not going to pack the court. We're not going to pack the court. I'll let you know when if I win. Like how they kept doing all that stuff, and look how long Joe Biden and all the Democrats all were, calling out Donald Trump, saying he's lying. We're not going to do that. We never do that. Well, boys and girls, hasn't even been 3 whole months. And guess what? They're introducing it just like the whole DC statehood and all these other things that they said they were never going to do. But yet, here we are. Yeah, it has nothing. I mean, like even Ruth Bader Ginsburg, rest her soul, she just passed away the last couple months there, but she even said, no, it's a bad idea. Shouldn't do it. Like, even she was quite towards the left, very much on the left. And even she said it was a bad idea. Yet here they are trying to do it. Introducing stuff so they can do it. Why? Because then they'll have complete control. It's like really why they're barking about most things. Like Georgia's voting thing, which is still better laws than Delaware, Colorado, all that. But people are, obviously you didn't read it. No, obviously I did read it. Obviously you didn't read it. But yeah, they're ready to try to add more justices, and I hope the GOP fights them like hell. And I hope there's people that actually have a set, like Manchin in West Virginia and all them, that actually stand up and are like, no, bro, how about we're not? Because again, this has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with anything. Like, it deserves reform. Why? Because it's been that way set up for how long now? We've had 9. Why should we suddenly need 4 more just so we can add so they could do it? Then there's 4 more liberal ones. So then even if you try to undo anything they do or pass anything new, if it goes to the Supreme Court, guaranteed that they'll have the numbers to make sure that nothing they don't want to happen ever happens again, regardless of if they somehow lose power, which if everything they're doing, I don't see it happening. But but a lot of people also have voted for Joe Biden. We're like, well, I didn't know he was going to do that. Well, he could have got him out of his basement. They could have asked him like real questions. These people on the right were saying it all the time, like he's going to do this. And all they got called the whole time was liars and racists and everything else that I got called. So like what? Someone saying, I'll let you know when I get elected. That's what that's called. Yes. If you can't say no, that's a yes. But as if he said yes, then all the moderates on it wouldn't vote for him because they think it's ridiculous. So I'll tell you when we get in there, because then technically, he didn't say yes, but so far all the things he said, I can't, tell you till I get in there. Yeah. Trying to get DC statehood, gun legislation that he's doing by executive fiat. This Supreme Court thing that's now trying to get pushed through by the Democrats. Yeah. It's amazing how all of them said, we'll let you know if we win. Like, and here all these things are happening. Well, where it did go, a lot of it was either I'll let you know when we win or no, we wouldn't do that. And a lot of the no's turned into I'll let you know if we win. And well, here they all are. So many people go, oh my God, I can't believe it. I didn't know. Well, we all tried to warn you, told us we were all stupid. So maybe, just maybe, you should stop telling people to get off of like Fox News and all that. And you should do it. I do at least. I just see headlines from all different news coverages because I have friends follow all different stuff. And I go, and I write stuff down, and then I look it up my damn self. Especially when it comes to laws, bills, all kinds of stuff, because you can look it all up. Some of them are physically impossible to read, which is where they can hide so much stuff in there and waste money. But like, look at all those people that they told to stop watching Fox News. We're all right so far on a lot of it, but I think that there's enough Democrats, moderate ones that aren't completely out of their mind. That'll make sure that this trying to add four more justices to the Supreme Court won't happen. I think there's still enough, where everyone's like, no. At least there are people that should vote no, just on principle for how they've been their political career. Will they, with the way that everything's set up right now? Who knows? But I think we'll be okay, because I think there's enough moderates that know that if they go along with it, that their political career has a much better chance of being imploded by going with it than going against it. Especially people that have been in their district and been running for in office for a while, like they and they know that they're in the middle of the country there, where it's not nearly as crazy. A lot of them, just not as bad as the either coast. Like you go up and down either coast, look how crazy. Then you go to the interior, like a whole different world. But I think they won't get it through. We'll see. But again, there's just one more thing that we're not going to do that. You're crazy. You're lying, man. Come on, man. And well, here we are this week, not even 3 months in, and they're doing it. Even like the same people that said it was not going to happen are doing it. It's mesmerizing and kind of makes me smile a little bit. I can move us on to the mayor of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, where this most recent shooting happened. Tragedy. I think it's second degree. No, do I think it's like involuntary? Yeah. I don't think it was intentional, which they make everything out to be. It has to be intentional. I think it's just racist and intentional. But the mayor saying, quote, I don't believe that officers need to necessarily have weapons every time they're making a traffic stop. I don't know if this moron, like, I don't know how he's running anything. Well, comments like that, I wouldn't trust him to like run a bath, a vacuum cleaner, I don't know, very simple things, because apparently his brain doesn't work. Because I mean, look how many like times you see all the videos. How many cops get killed a year? Like going up to do a routine traffic stop and getting shot at. Getting shot. Like just the other day, I'm pretty sure there's a black man. I don't remember where it was. Saw the video somewhere really fast. But cop came up to assist another officer, and dude was standing in the road with like an AK, just popping off shots. Or something. I don't know. It was dark. I only saw again for a second, but I know 3 officers got shot. That's some crazy man. I'm just going to do his thing. Then Wednesday morning, traffic stop. What do you know? A guy then, shoots that officer in North Texas. Normal traffic stop, shoots him, later carjacks someone and kills them. Like suspect has been found. But I mean, look, that like obviously you're like the Geraldo Rivera effect, where like I don't think they need weapons. Well, you know what? If you tell if crazy people stopped having weapons, then we wouldn't have to worry about weapons. Officers wouldn't need them. But you know what? Like, look how many of them get taken out. Just like literally look up the numbers. I shouldn't have to do it all the time for you. I gave you enough yesterday. You should be able to put 2 and 2 together by looking at how many of them. Like I mean, it's all right here, but like how many of them just like, him right there. You can't see it. Weird glow, but right there. I had it pulled up just so I didn't forget. How many times do they have to get like shot just doing routine stops that shouldn't involve that, or people getting shot because they were just arrested at routine traffic stops? Try to pull weapons, try to do all kinds of stuff. How about we stop like bastardizing the police force in this country? We're actually out there doing a lot of work, and it's funny all the people that like chew them to pieces suddenly when the crazies start getting near their neighborhood. It's amazing how quick all of them go and call the cops. The mayor of Seattle, Mayor of Portland, calling the cops on Uber Eats driver, an Uber driver, whatever it was. Like, I mean, trying to defund them, but they're right there to call them when they need them. Like this is all. If you've never like been in military or police or anything like that and have no experience with it at all, shut up. You shouldn't have an opinion. You have no idea what's going on. Your life's never been in those situations. Well, unless you're trained to do it and understand, and your life's actually going out there to do it. I mean, it's really easy to criticize people. And, just something about it pisses me off. I know, shocker. Something makes me angry. Believe it or not, I've gotten a lot better at that lately since this driving, lying, conniving headache left my life. Things have been a lot smoother, a lot less angry. But don't need to believe they need officers every time they're like, well, how about we make it like look at when they use them most of the time. Like they're either shot at and look at the times when they use them in these things. When people resist, fight back, try to steal their weapon, pull a weapon. Like, how about we just stop letting the mainstream and everyone like telling people that everyone's just a giant racist, so everyone's all freaked out the second they get pulled over and stupid stuff happens. That's all you gotta do. It's a common sense thing. We have a stupid problem. We have a very large, humongous, gigantic, ginormous, epic problem with stupid and ignorance and just stuff getting spread everywhere. You notice the problems, like the more they spread it, the dumber the situation's getting. It's not getting any better by them like pushing all this. It's actually getting worse, as hard as that is to believe. Just like most things, you keep pushing it, just like more gun laws, more this. Like look at all the shooting, like mass shootings. They keep going. The more they do, the more it happens. Like, and if you've never been in that situation, you've never been trained any of it, like you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I'm sorry, that's for their protection. Because you never know what that person in that car is going to have. Or what anyone's going to pull you. Just simple traffic stops turn into police getting shot. Like, so, yeah, Mr. Mayor, how about you do the world a favor and you resign and go away, because you're not helping anything, because you're just an uneducated idiot who doesn't deserve to have any sort of thought in his head or have any microphone in front of him, because apparently you're just dumb. And I don't like dumb. I like many things. I can get along with just about anyone, anything. Race, religion, sexual orientation, whatever they are, like male, female, transgenders. I've gotten along with all people, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, like, and through all that, stupid, like just stupid people is the one thing that most people seem to have a problem with. And everyone can agree with that. It's not really a people thing, not a race thing. Like, it's just your character and how dumb you are. That's what causes most problems in the world. Blatant ignorance and stupid. And that guy, the mayor of Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, he's just plain stupid and just dumping gas on an already inflamed problem. It's going to make it worse, because it always makes it worse. Notice, like, they keep saying these things, like, it's the problem isn't going away, the problem's getting worse. Even though, I don't need to get into, but, them pulling the race card and doing all that, because, of course they always have to, like, just because he was black. Well, again, the numbers kind of say otherwise from last year, especially when all this was happening. Like, there were 6 extra black, the number went up by 6 in 2019 and 2020 for, killed by police, in some manner. 6 more black people, 87 more white people. Like, the numbers, like the actual stats don't even back it up. And they keep saying that's just because they're black. Well, they're 13% of the population. They commit 55% of the homicides, like 37% of the violent crimes. Like, they're a small percentage and they cause a lot of this stuff. So it's not racism. It's like what I also said yesterday. Like, they're in these garbage situations in these garbage cities with garbage education, poverty everywhere. Like, I don't think it's an excuse. You can get yourself out of it. A lot of people can get the hell. Look at me. Came from Whitehaven, own 2 houses. Not doing too bad. You could do anything. But, like, it's not a race thing, and I'm tired of hearing it. And especially people making it educated things about guns. And, like, it's easy to say it when you're the mayor, so you have, like, armed security paid for by the taxpayers to say whatever the hell you want, just like anyone in the squad too. You're protected. I think everyone else should be able to protect themselves. And then the last quick little one, just because it irritates the hell out of me, because, I have a brain. I've been in that part of the world. I know people that have been in this country many times. And that, Afghanistan, Biden moving the deadline from May back to September 11th. Temperature breaks the treaty, moves everything back. And all hell's going to break loose when we leave. So why drag it on? That just keeps our people in harm's way longer. Like, what good's going to come from it? Look how long we've been there. It's still a dump. It's probably going to go right back to being one. So let's move it back 4 months. But it's not getting any better. It's not going to get any better. What the hell are you going to accomplish with it? Nothing. That's what you're going to accomplish with it. Absolutely nothing. It's going to be keep our people in harm's way even longer and give more of a chance of something stupid to happen, which drags us out being there even longer. Hey, my people on here that have been there, done that. I've been in Iraq, never got to go to Afghanistan. Tried. They're like, nope, sorry, the boots are going. You can go home. You've been here long enough. Like, man. But like, it's just a sandwich. Just the 4-letter word starts with S, ends with T. Sandwich. What it is, it's always been. That's going to be when we leave. So that's just my opinion. It's just the way it is. What drag it out for 4 months and then have them come back on September 11th? Like, that doesn't encourage anything stupid to happen. Like, on their way out the door too. Don't worry, I'll get into that more. I just saw it. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's like, gonna have a whole summer to go over it. So don't worry, we'll get back into it. And tomorrow we're not doing the best of the rest or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of what today was really. Because riots are starting again. They're doing all that. Tomorrow's going to be a good one because I've been compiling these stats for a very long time and I've never gone over them with any of you ever. So that's going to be tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. Finally, like months and months, well, we're almost to the year mark of all this stupid happening and like all the numbers coming out. And I got some really cool numbers for the mostly peaceful, but fiery, but mostly peaceful protests. And all that. So that'll be tomorrow. But again, I appreciate any time you give me. Like, share, follow, comment, share away, get it out there to people. More eyes, the more ears, the better the conversation we could have. Let me know if you want to come on. But like, follow, and share. It's under the Jesse Rucinski Show. Videos are on Facebook, YouTube, and Rumble. The audio one that I do separately with the same stuff is on Spotify, Anchor, Breaker, Radio Public, Pocket Casts, Overcast, and Google Podcasts. So even just liking on there helps push it up there, and follow gets me. It helps. More eyeballs on there helps get more people engaged, which I think is a good thing with the way the world's going right now and the situation we're in. So again, like, share, follow, comment, tell me what you think. And don't miss tomorrow because man, this one's long overdue, and I can't guarantee it's not going to go for forever, but it's going to be a good one. So fairly worn out. I don't know how long I'm going to ramble and go off, but it's going to be worth it. So enjoy the rest of your day. Do some field daying or something, as it is Thursday. Enjoy yourself. Be kind to each other. Be good. And until tomorrow's show, peace.